Wassup YouTube? Primer here. Primed, ready to deliver you a team update for BTA Season 8. Your Anaheim Appletons are 1-0, plus 6 differential after week 1. And through that we recognized we had kind of a little bit of an issue. Looking at our team, we had 0, and I counted again, 0 ground resists. And you're thinking probably, but Jeff, how could you draft a team without ground resists? I didn't draft the team. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't care. I didn't notice. I make mistakes. I make mistakes sometimes. That's a thing that happens, okay? I am not perfect. Okay? I made a mistake. So I consulted Ayla after the game. I was like, listen, Mammoth Swine was way too scary for us. Ground types, fist fuck us. She's like, alright, so we need flying type. Alright. Yes, you're right. We need flying. So who are we going to get rid of? And we decided that we were going to get rid of. We were looking at the team, and out of everyone on the team, the most expendable ended up just being Mr. Rhyme. Which sucks, because I do like using Mr. Rhyme, but it is what it is. We're losing a rapid spinner with him. We're losing ice typing with him as well, which is never a... His typing's not great defensively. We lose access to screen cleaner, which kind of sucks, but isn't that big of a deal. So we had to go back into Tier 4 and see what kind of flying types we could scrounge. Because scrounging is what it is. Very simply put. It is scrounging. Knees be giving me issues. Yeah, it is 100% scrounging. But there were some pretty good flying types in Tier 4 left that I remember. There were some pretty good ones. But of course I let Ayla pick, and I was listing off a couple of them. And I mentioned one. And it just so happened to have multiple forms. And she was, needless to say, she was very... she was very adamant that we get this one. And she also wanted to nickname it. Give me 1 second. So she did that. And so here we have our new team member, Oricorio. And remember, I did not pick these nicknames. I cringed as these nicknames were typed on my computer. But these are the nicknames we have, and this is what we're sticking with. Because this is as much her team as it is my team. So we have the fire one, the psychic one, the zappy one, and the scary one. All 4 of these Oricorio forms, all quite lovely. What do these things do? Okay, well, let's be cool here. Let's be chill, you know. They bring up our team's average speed a little bit. It was another thing up in the above 90 category, which is really nice to have. Gives us a flying type, which is immune to ground types, which is great. So that's really cool. So we have a ground immunity now if a very scary ground type is against us. Which is always good. To have, we can, having that immunity is important. Base 98 special attack is not bad, It hits decently hard. Base 93 speed is pretty good. Doesn't really have a lot of bulk, but that's fine. It's not here to take hits. It's here to dish them out. It has setup options in things like Calm Mind and Agility. It can defog, which is cool, right? It gives us another defogger. So now we have 2 spinners on the team and 2 defoggers, which is pretty cool. Yeah. And a magic bounce user. That's awesome. It has the Hurricane. It has its stab move Revelation Dance, which is really cool. So we get a free base 90 Fire Stab for this one, Psychic for the other one, Electric for the other one, Ghost for the other one. You get the point. So if we need other offensive variants for those typings, you know, that's something we have now. And we have an offensive Psychic type, which is pretty cool. It has reliable recovery and roost. It has access to things like Taunt and Tailwind. It can U-turn from momentum. From being completely honest, this is not what I would have picked at all. But her justification was, you know, I was asking for things like Xatu and whatnot. Her justification was, you know, get out of your comfort zone. You know, really stretch your mind a little bit. And I can vibe with that. You know, I can really vibe with that. Definitely is getting out of my comfort zone, for sure. But you know what? It could be worth it. It could be very much worth it. And I'm excited to see what happens. You know, these could be really interesting ones to use. They're very splashable, so that's really nice as well. Having something splashable like this that I can just throw on a team, that, like, if I need a little extra fire coverage, if I think Volcanion might not be able to pull enough weight, or if I want a backup plan just in case Volcanion drops out, I have Bylay Oricorio right here. If I need a good, strong offensive Psychic type, I have Pau. So that's cool. If I need a backup for Tigra, there you go. I got the Zappy one right here, Mr. Pom-Pom, Little Miss Pom-Pom, you know. And, like, the scary one, just in case I need more Ghost coverage. Or if I need, like, more of a especially offensive Ghost presence in a matchup versus the physically offensive Kimbo. Or more defensive Kimbo. So this gives me a little more flexibility in a couple typings, as well as giving me an offensive Psychic type and ground immunity that we desperately needed for sure. So, yeah. I'm going to try to go with an open mind. I'm going to go forward with an open mind and give Oricorio a shot. Because it's something that I've always kind of, like, joked with myself, like, I'll totally draft Oricorio at some point. But I never would have. I was never planning on actually doing it. But you know what? This will be a good chance to really test it out and see what it can do. Because why not, you know? It could be fun. It could be fun to do. I really drafted Oricorio, didn't I? But in all seriousness, I'm actually kind of excited to test this thing out. I've never really seen what it can do, so we're going to see what it can do together. Right? Right. Yeah. But with that, though, guys, I'm going to get out of here. If you guys have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're not subscribed already to see me try to use Oricorio in Draft League, I don't know what else can get you to subscribe at that point. Just wait till this thing 6-0s somebody because I stole a Quiver Dance or something. Is that something I can even do? If I can make that happen, y'all better subscribe. If I get this thing about 5 kills, you better subscribe. But yeah, till next time, guys. I'm PokePrimer, and I'm signing off. Peace.